Sorry. I had a call. I had a call. I had a call. All right. I remember you, Miles. What's going on? I'm so sorry. Somebody was trying to call me. It was, I don't know. Because I'm on my phone. But I remember you, Miles. How are you? How's everything? Sorry about that. People like to call me when I'm on live. They don't call me any time. If I swear, they have all day since I'm off today. I agree. I agree. Gaming boy. No, I had a call, so I had to like and come back. I'll call him back. But yeah. Yeah. I'm glad things are good, Miles. But yeah, I don't believe we are alone either in the universe. I mean, it's so huge. They're finding planets that have all the components for life, according to NASA. I think we should leave things alone. What is my real name? I'm only going to tell you my first name is Sakile. That's it. That's all you need to know. I don't trust nobody on here. I mean, yeah. People are going to find what they find. It's the internet after all. Thank you. Yeah, you can call me Saki for short, if you want. What is Sakile? But yeah, I don't think we're alone in the universe. And I feel like, hey, look, how are you? I feel like, I'm well. All right, love. Saki, Saki. Saki, Sakile. I'm glad you're fine, look. Positive vibes. Yeah. Where am I from? I'm from the US. Yeah, Saki. Perfect. I'm from the US. Are you from India? I'm assuming based on your name, but I could be wrong. I don't know. You want to marry me? Are you sure? I consider myself insane. I don't know. You're from the US? Yes. Hey, Vanakam. Nice to meet you, Matthew. Oh, you're from Belgium. Okay. Hey, Arsenio and Nazir. I'm well. I'm from the US. United States, USA. Nope, never been to India, but I would like to visit. I would love to visit. Hello, Shadow, at Shadow FN. You from India? Nice. Yeah, it's daytime here. Hi, Zoe. Alright, I can call you Matthew. What am I doing? Just hanging out. Bro, we never know about our ocean. How can we say that we are alone in the universe? It's like we're taking a spoon of water from the ocean and saying this much is water. Facts. Oh, my job? I work in customer service. I just got a job. You're Denny? Hi, Denny. I don't speak Russian, but positive vibes. You're from the Netherlands? Hey, TS4. Thanks for subscribing. That's cool. I know I have like to travel. Tell me how to eat some rice. What is that supposed to mean? How's the US? How's the United States? You know, we could be better. There are a lot of protests going on right now because of the new president. Yeah, there's protests, but right now it's calm. People are at work. I'm off today. I'm from America. Hi, Indy from India. Much love. Do I like Trump or Kamala? I don't like any of them. Nobody. Am I married? No, I'm not. I don't like any of them, to be honest. I believe that they are two. I believe that they're two birds of this. They support the same stuff. I mean, both of them are. Hello from Indonesia. I love that. From Bulgaria. That's awesome. My hobbies. Hold on. Let me answer. JC. Well, yeah, I do, Nazir. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. It's okay. Yeah, I know. Positive vibes. Do they push me around? No, not anymore. You want me to come to India? I have to visit. Definitely. That's okay. Your English is way better than my Hindi. Oh my god. You're doing great. I'll help you. I'll help you out if you have any questions. But yes, I think that the whole alien situation here in the US is the way it is. I have both. Happy birthday, JC. JC? Jace? Tate, happy birthday. Do I know Hindi? No. I do not know any Hindi. Democrats or Republican? I don't like any of them. Democrat, I think that the two-party system, and this is my personal opinion, my personal opinion is that they're both the same thing. East or west? I don't I don't know what that means. Yeah. I mean, we've tried to have other parties here politically, but they never let them win. Yeah. So I don't care. I used to be Democrat, then I switched over to Republican, and then I was just like, nah, I don't want any of them. I'm independent. What's your problem, Arsenio? That's just my personal opinion. I am not afraid to say I've jumped around. Whatever. A little bit about Jack Paul. I do. I'm not saying that. Sorry, Matthew. I'm not saying that. I don't know. If I like only you, then we'd have to get to know each other. Positive vibes. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. It could be a bad word. Well, it's easy. You can eat rice like you can eat like... Why do you not know how to eat rice? Come on, man. Just get a spoon. Or some people eat rice with their hands. It just spins. It's okay. Some people eat rice with forks. Okay. True. That's true. You never know. Do I know speed? What kind of speed exactly? Is it the movie? Give review from 10. I show speed? No, I don't know. Wait, that sounds familiar. Speed Racer? I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm so sorry. I've just been working a lot. I haven't been on YouTube like I should be on there. But it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I might know who that is. Not Ohio. Mutton, biryani, butter chicken. Do you like it? I do. Sorry, y'all. I am like under a rock, literally. Messi or Ronaldo? I don't know. I don't watch football. Or soccer, as we say in the US. I have no idea. I have to ask my brother though, because my brother's very much into football or soccer. I have to ask my brother. Mutton is a meat. Do you watch WWE? Not anymore. I used to when I was a teenager. It's funny to watch though. Honestly, it's so scripted. It's so fake. It's goat meat. Yeah, that's what mutton is. I do like Indian food. It's really good. Yeah, Indian food is fire. You should definitely, if you haven't had it, you should definitely try it. Just like FYI. And I only had like, I know that in the country of India, I do watch anime. I'm getting back into it. There's so many different languages and people. That your English is really good, Sartak. You're doing great. I'm gonna have to learn some Hindi then. I'm gonna have to learn some Hindi then. For sure. Your English is really good. It's really good. I mean, I understand you perfectly fine. Do I know Goku? Yes, I do. He's a funny one. He's a funny one. In my opinion. Why did I laugh? I just laugh. It's not, no one's, I'm not laughing at anybody. I laugh at myself. I should learn Tamil. Aw, okay, go clean that up. Do you know Gojo Satoru? A little bit. Language is a major barrier for our country. Yeah, I just laugh at myself. I'm also a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I know in India they speak thousands of languages. Is that true? There's like hundreds of languages in India alone. But yeah. I've picked up little facts here and there. By the way, have you ever encountered aliens, like seen something at night at the sky? Yes. Yes. I have. I think they're getting bolder. So why is it not like talking to us in person, so chill? I don't always know what to say, and I'm just in my own world. Yes, I have JC. I have JC. Tamil, oldest indigenous language. I love the way Tamil sounds. I love the way it sounds. I don't know. It sounds great. It sounds like, I think, is it the closest thing to Sanskrit, Monk's View? I'm curious about that. And Sanskrit, I think it is an Indo. Just say whatever you like. I'm back up if you need it. Well, thank you so much, Matthew. I try not to offend anybody. I give my opinions, but also I'm literally under a rock. I'm not, but yeah. I mind my business. That's just what it is. I'm trying to come out of my shell a little more, explore and things like that. But I've just been in survival mode. So I haven't had time to catch up, but I will. Don't worry. It's kind of hard to explain or talk about because I feel embarrassed about it. But yeah, I've just been focusing on paying my bills. Oh, that's not cool, Arsenio. You know, peanut allergy is serious. My brother has a peanut allergy. Okay, Sanskrit is Indo-European. Tamil is native indigenous language of India. Interesting. Well, yeah, I think because Sanskrit is Indo-European, English is derived from Sanskrit. There's yeah, I mean, kind of like the tones in Sanskrit is the same as in English. I am 32. I'm in my 30s. I'm not old, but I'm not young either. Yeah, it's a long story. I do have grays in my hair because I've been stressed out. Oh my god. I've had a very stressful life, but I'm working on fixing that. I kind of like the grays though. I kind of do. I am once in the roof of my house or chilling. Suddenly, a bright light dot appears in the sky. First, I thought it was a star, but it suddenly appeared in the sky and then disappeared in seconds. Oh, thank you, Monksview. But now I'm 32. I turned 33 in July. I feel like I'm just starting to live. Wow, Star Talk, that's amazing. That's amazing. Easier said than done, Matthew, but I'm gonna try. I did do some meditations today since I'm off from work. For real. I'm trying to be chill, you know. But yeah, I'm dealing with self-doubt right now. So, I'm working on it. How do I meditate? I listen to guided meditations. I also use the app Insight Timer. So I just sit and meditate. Sometimes I go on a walk. That helps me. But I do sitting meditation mostly either in my chair or on the ground. Yeah, I used to do yoga all the time. I definitely need to get back into it for sure. I'm thinking of going to a yoga class, and yeah, I live in Denver, so there's a lot of great yoga spots. But I also want to be respectful to yoga itself, because I know it's not just asana, it's a whole lifestyle. So I do have the book, The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. So I will read that. But I know yoga is like a sacred thing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Arsenio. Tell your sister not to bring it around you. Do I read the Bible or meditate or another way? I don't read the Bible. I have a Bible. Again, I'm not religious. I have a Bible, I have a Quran, and I have a Torah. I also have a Bhagavad Gita as well. And the Lotus Sutra. But I know it's something when I tell my parents or friends to laugh, but it was something unusual that I encountered. It's 2017. Yeah, I believe you. Sartuk, I believe you. You don't have to feel... yeah, I'm not going to laugh at you. There's a lot of things in this world that we don't understand. And because I believe that the veil is thinning, that's going to be happening to a lot more people. But yeah, I'm trying to keep a collection of religious books. And I have friends who are part of the ISKCON movement, so I'm always getting their version of the Bhagavad Gita. But my favorite one is not the ISKCON Bhagavad Gita. No shade. It's not. I read a different version, and I was really... It took me 6 months to read, but it was awesome. So, yeah. Do I like Harry Potter? I do. I watched the movies when I was younger, but I need to read the books. Do you know nowadays deep sea creatures come to surface also in India? I do. They say that spiritually it's an omen for something to come. Because they said that in Japan before the tsunami, these big giant eels started coming to the surface. But yeah, I think there's... Because we've only explored, what, maybe 5%? 5-10% of the ocean. And there are stories of UFOs coming out of the ocean. So, it's interesting. I won't be surprised if those legends are real. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think that even if you're not religious, like, read those religious books. Because there's, like, hidden meanings within them. And yes, you can. Religious books also carry frequencies that can be used in spell works, so just FYI. Just FYI. A lion almost got me when I was little. Oh my gosh. Because I was too wild on my mom's lap, but a tour guide got me by the leg. Oh my god. Wow. I'm glad you're okay. But I know that that was a scary experience. Whew. I'm sorry. I need to get more coffee. Wow. But yeah, bear with me. I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. You were hurt? Or you were, okay, you were not hurt. Okay, that's good. That is what matters. Yeah, or fish also appeared in a different country at the same time as some omen of Leviathan. Yes. And because they're also testing sonar, or like, what is it called? Can I use the word weapons on here? Yeah, like sonar, they're testing technology under the ocean. And you know that a lot of um, fish, like dolphins, whales, and just other creatures use sonar to communicate. So, bad idea. I would not do that if I were you, if I were them. But I'm not a scientist, and I'm not part of any government, anything. But I would not. I would chill with that, because they say that the spirits of the ocean are very angry. They're very angry with us, which is valid because we keep destroying the ocean and dumping things, and yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's in the Bible too. I mean, if anyone's Christian, let me know if it's in the Bible or not. I gotta get my copy out of storage. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it is in the Bible. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Honestly, like, I'm not surprised. I feel like at this point, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to happen. Sometimes I also think who they stop exploring oceans, they also stop testing bombs in the ocean. Yeah, like the government, they know something that we never tell. You're a Christian, the Bible says so. Okay, thanks, Matthew. Awesome. I'll have to read my copy. But yeah, well, that's probably because they woke up some creatures that should not have been woken up, or attracted some things. Yeah, yeah. And many cultures around the world believe in mermaids and stuff, or the mer people. I just would love it if they don't blame all of humanity, cuz the regular person is not interested in harming the ocean. They're just trying to survive. Like, I find it funny that it's normal people like you and I that have to carry the burden of government's misdoings. And it's just like, dude, I was not there when it happened. I don't know. I don't even know what's in it. And I think it's the same thing, like, even politically. I just want to say, we Americans have our flaws, yes. But the everyday American is not interested in hurting anybody. Not only in one religion, every religion is related to something, which is common. We just need to find that common thing, absolutely. And I think it's spirituality. Like, I consider myself spiritual. I come from religion, but I left religion. I left it behind. I'm more spiritual hippy dippy. But I also don't knock science. Behemoth or Leviathan are chaos monsters that appear in the book of Job and also in some other book like Psalms, Revelation. Okay. Yep. I kind of feel like, if you've seen the Jamaican lady on TikTok that's like, put it back, that's how I feel. And then they keep uncovering people's tombs and stuff. Like, put it back. We have enough going on. We literally have enough going on. Oh my God. Have you ever got lucid dreams or sleep paralysis? Yes. Sleep paralysis more often than lucid dreams. But yeah, I'm with that Jamaican lady that's like, put it back. Yeah. Please, put it back. Put it back. And I don't know if anybody is from Egypt, but you need to, y'all band together and stop people from digging up tombs. Because, oh my gosh. No. You know ancient Egyptians were great at magic. They're like masters. And you know they put magic on those tombs. Oh my god. I'm not saying it's people in Egypt's fault, but I'm just saying, like, y'all tell them, stop digging up our ancestors' stuff. Please, if you are from Egypt. I haven't traveled through the Bermuda Triangle. No, like, if I were Egyptian, I would be like, no. Put whatever you got that's not for you. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not Egyptian, what do I know? But I'm just saying. If anyone is Egyptian and you happen to come across this page, band together and tell them to stop digging up your ancestor stuff. Egypt is also related to something like UFO. Well, yes, the pyramids are connected to Orion. They align with the Orion star system. So, yeah. Now, like ancient Egypt, especially ancient Egypt, man, there's definitely something connected. And I think it's connected to their gods. And I mean, I have to do more research. I don't want to generalize. I'm just saying. But I do know that the 3 pyramids are connected to the Orion star system. They align perfectly. So I don't know. They could be landing pads. They could be guides. I don't know. GPS that we don't know much about. And they say that under the pyramids, there's like all kinds of stuff. Like if you go down deep enough. Yeah. There's even parts that I think the government had to step in and be like, no, you can't go there. I don't know. But I think when it comes to certain things, especially if it's like tombs or whatever, I'm like, stop it. And I maybe it's me being superstitious, but I'm just like, we don't know what they put in there. Oh, I'm sorry, love. We'll switch the topic. But some things just need to be stuck underground. Yeah. Yeah. I think the ancient Egyptians knew that this time was going to come. I don't know if you saw that famous picture of like something that looks like a helicopter. I'm just trying to put my hair up. But yeah. It's pretty interesting. I'm not surprised by any of it. I'm not. I know it's weird, but I'm just not surprised. I'm just saying. But there's definitely stuff, and even here in the U.S., you should look up the Denver International Airport conspiracy theory when you get a chance to our talk. It's wild. And I used to work at that airport. Let's just say the energy is crazy. And it's almost like they want me, whatever it is, wants me back at the airport. But yeah, don't be afraid. I know it sounds like crazy. It's crazy information. You don't have to believe in it. Positive vibes. But don't live in fear. Because here's the thing about humans that certain beings don't want us to know. But I'm going to say it anyway. We are not just the physical body. We are souls. We come from the spirit world. Yes. We are souls from the spirit world, which means that we are connected to God or source. And what does that mean? So the soul is immortal. That's number 1. The soul is limitless. And the reason why, this is my opinion based on my research and understanding, based on my research and understanding of the soul, because I am one of the spiritual girlies, so that's where my expertise is. We are limitless, we are immortal, and we can go places that certain beings cannot go. Like if humans were aware of their power and were aware of their God-given gifts, which includes being able to use telekinesis, being able to be telepathic, being able to be psychic, the world as we know it, it will cease to exist. And that's the thing. We are sitting on a lot of potential. And I think that's why all this programming is here, why we're so bogged down with bills and jobs that, in the grand scheme of things, really don't matter that much. I'm not saying they're not important, but I'm just saying that, we can stop giving in to certain illusions. I'm just saying. We can stop giving in to certain illusions, and we can literally snatch back the power that we have at any time. I think that the people who call themselves elites are actually afraid of the everyday person. And also, not all humans are the same. There are people who are ancient souls that have been around. They kept reincarnating, and they've been around for centuries. Exactly. I know that society says a lot about certain theories, but don't knock it. Don't knock it. Because there's certain things that even scientists aren't even allowed to research. But I'm just saying, I think it's worth to see if it actually holds up or not. But I personally believe that. All right, loves. See you at the next video whenever I'm able to get back on. I know I'm getting really weird. Sorry. I'm just saying my intention of talking about the soul is to remove any fear. Like, you are powerful. You're not limitless like you think you are. We may be limited by our physical bodies, but that's the thing. We're all here for a reason. And no matter what is going on out there, what matters is how we deal with it. And what matters is knowing that we are way beyond what is scary. We are so much more than what we believe ourselves to be. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. But don't be afraid. And don't feel that we're alone. Because just as there's a lot of negative, there's also a lot of positive. And to me, God is not something I believe in. God is something that I know. That's the difference. Take what resonates. So don't live in fear, friends. Don't live in fear. We can change the world at any time. We can change it literally tomorrow. Give us 24 hours. It's happened. It's happened. Just saying. Just saying. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. In my opinion. But yeah, if you've encountered anything to do with UFOs or ETs, like, that's your experience. I don't think you're crazy. I think that the world is not ready for the notion that we are not alone, because it's going to ruin all of our pre-existing systems. But the thing is, all of those pre-existing systems, whether they are economic, political, or religious, they're falling apart anyway. And that's because collectively, I believe that we are ready for something better. We want more. We're tired. Collectively, we are tired of the same thing. And yeah, I do believe that humanity is going to go into a golden age. We're at the end of Kali Yuga. So it has to be the storm before things start to calm down. And I think that many of us are going to live through these. Exactly. Because truth is subjective. Truth is subjective. There is one truth. But also, because we have free will, it's about our perception of the truth. But the thing is, you can think it's real. You have free will. What you think is what you create. What you think is what you give power to. I do. I know enough. And I believe we're at the end of Kali Yuga. That's why like I think that there's certain beings in disguise as humans trying to hold on to old systems. And that's exemplified by what's going on here in the US. I'm going to use our political system as an example, like why people voted for him, because they're afraid of change. But the thing is, like, change is inevitable. And I think, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, he's probably helping with the change because people are opting out. The American people don't believe in the American dream, which is an illusion, because it's not benefiting everybody. And that's just what it is. I think that a lot of people, especially in my generation and younger, I'm a millennial, we are not dealing with it. We don't want the same things that our parents wanted. We don't want the same things that our grandparents wanted. And I think it's because we were born for a different world, for a different time. And I think that's also why, we're kept at certain disadvantages because, to be honest, the people that are adults now are supposed to take over. But the older generations don't want to let go. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, are you Hindu, Sartak? But yeah, I think we're at the end of Kali Yuga. And it's just what's at the end is the golden age, which was like around on this planet thousands of years ago. So that's cool, Sartak. And I'm not claiming to know much about Hinduism. I'm just trying to study it as much as I can. Cause yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in Hinduism that's amazing. And also I think it's one of the earliest, like the oldest religions on the planet. Like Hinduism's been around longer than, like, even before Christ was born. Like Hinduism was around. It's like super ancient. It's pretty fascinating to think about. But yeah. And it's I think there's like one spiritual system that's like goes beyond religion, and that's what a lot of people are tapping into. Like what unites, what's the root cause of all religion? What's the foundation of all religion? Like I think that in order to come close to the truth, we have to find what we have in common. And I think that's why people are programmed to fight for their religion, because it goes against, yeah, yeah, that's valid. But it goes against what we know, what we've been programmed to believe. But yeah, me too. I've asked those difficult questions. I've gotten in trouble. I've gotten in trouble for that. But yeah, I'll be careful. This is a public platform. But yeah, I can definitely talk about it some more. I don't mind. We can bounce off ideas off each other if you want. No big deal. But don't be afraid of your experiences. Like what you experience is definitely real. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. It's like that here in the U.S. too. I mean, the system of slavery alone was a Christian thing. It was based in Christianity, which absolutely goes against everything that Christianity is. I know I'm biased because of who I am and my ancestors, who some of them were enslaved. Not all of them, but some of them were slaves. And yeah, a lot of them are very staunch Christians. But even like the Christianity given to slaves was not even Christianity. Not really. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. I'll give you my opinion from my experience. But yeah, I am spiritual, not religious. I like to ask questions. I like to ask difficult questions. I want to understand the why. Why is it like this? Why do we have to accept this? And I don't believe that the horrors done in the name of religion, I don't think it's what the prophets and the saints of those religions would have wanted. But that's my opinion. There's no need to fight over religion. I mean, it's all philosophy. It's all just different ways of living and different ways of being. I did not know that, but you know, I'm not surprised. They say the moon is a satellite, and that Saturn is very important to planet Earth. If you think of the black cube theory, which I'm going to do more research on, but the black cube, think of the Kaaba in Saudi Arabia and Mecca. They say that there's a black cube on the North Pole. I'm not sure of that, but I'm going to look into it. But yeah, even the Star of David is connected to Saturn. So, yeah. Saturn Day. Yeah. Yeah, Saturn is very important. And I'm going to do some more research into that because that's something that's fascinating. But even in certain big businesses, their logos are Saturn. They have like the rings and all of that. I think they say Saturn is like a stormy planet, or that's Jupiter. Yeah. It's fascinating stuff, really. It's fascinating stuff. All right. So I'm going to let you go for now. Thank you so much for having a great convo with me. I don't know when I'll be back on YouTube, but I'm going to try to come back more regularly so we can like have these discussions or just hang out. So yeah, I will see you lovely souls later. Positive vibes. Bye.